Alrighty. Alright. Hello. Mic sounds good. Or it looks good. Let's get the wolf back. There we go. What am I doing here? No. Amogus. You know, I was pretty decent at
Woof Amogus. Ow.
No, yeah. Oh, it's Vietnamese. I had a Vietnamase employee that his last name was Duong, and everybody called him Duong, but it's actually Jung. That's all I know. As far as pronunciation.
Viral TikTok or whatever.
Which one?
It wasn't TikTok.
Oh, that was Vine, wasn't it?
Vine. Oh my God. Jesus
Oh my
Christ,
gosh.
so old.
Grandpappy, tell us the story about the old Vine.
My rap friend had a real big hit on Vine. That was proto TikTok. The great evolution of social media.
Social media.
Have you seen my teeth?
Oh my gosh. How do you pronounce that? Is it really among? With the H? I'm not getting myself mung.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to get myself into any dirty work. Nothing.
Yeah, that's like they're from Laos, the Hmong tribe. They're like badass forest sorcerers, but they kind of caught the tail end of of an unpleasant war, and they got shit on like all the free peoples of the world.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
There's a really famous VTuber that's Hmong. Is it Hmong or Among? Hmong.
I think it's just one. It's just Hmong.
Hmong?
Like it's like the H is silent, kind of the way you pronounce it. But you have an accent saying it that way, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sure I'm not saying it right.
No, because there's like something goes on the back of your throat, but
Oh, a slight H sound. So
yeah,
Hmong.
It's Hmong, and if
Hmong.
you say it Hmong, but you pretend like you've got like your nose stuffed up, you'll be perfect.
Got it. Hmong.
Yeah.
Did I do it? Did I do it?
They would know you're talking about them.
Yeah.
You'd just be like marginally annoying to the fucking the bitchy ones, just like there are in every society.
Oh, there sure is.
Like my French chef I used to work for.
I mean, I was in Paris.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a blow dryer until I pronounced it properly in French.
And then of course they have nasty things to say about you.
But they sure did. This nasty old American.
Yeah, well we got him back.
Tenfold.
Came over here and pulled the same stupid shit.
Okay. So this is it. This is the final chapter. Episode 5. Now, if I look at episode 4, can I see my choices?
Replay it.
Well, I don't want to replay it. I just want to see. Because I know I haven't forgotten, but it would be nice to see. You were saying that you made a list. I just want to know if there's a list available here. Like, if I could just click on it. I don't want to click to start it over. But I'm not going to do that. Let's do that. There is. What's up, Garbage Gamer? So you're going on tonight? So I'll be rating you.
That's cool. So
That'll be fun. Are
it's
you?
a late night with Gigi?
Yeah, we get to late night with Gigi. Are you gonna be playing Walking Dead. They recommended Walking Dead in the Discord that I should play that next, and I was like, "Yo, that I could dedicate it to Mama Dukes."
Absolutely.
My mom is obsessed with The Walking Dead. OMG. It was the only video game that she was like, really. I got it for her, and then like a week later, she's like, "So I downloaded all the chapters and I beat them all. It was amazing. I loved it." What's up, King of Nothing? How's it going?
How's the tournament?
He got 3rd place.
Hey!
I know. I sent him big congratulations.
Podium finish.
But then he's like, well, I had 2 bad holes and some bad recovery strokes. I'm like, listen, if I had 2 bad holes and 2 recovery strokes, I'm in last place, and I'm probably gonna forfeit or rage quit. So 3rd place. That's an awesome comeback. That's not enough. I need all good holes.
Dude.
Can we get a rest in peace to Peanut? Absolutely. R.I.P. That is Garbage Gamer's kitty cat.
Oh.
So R.I.P. We love Peanut. Yes. So sorry for your loss, GG. I love kitty cats.
To that around here.
We are.
We dig deep graves for our pets, and we give them funerals and Viking send-offs.
We sure do. We absolutely do. Cliff, for our last furry friends, Cliff dug like graves as deep as a human would get, and so we are about that. Rainbow Bridge, Peanut has crossed it, but Peanut is still with you, Garbage Gamer. So look, I have a toast. It was a year ago now, but it was tough. He was 20 years old.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Methuselah
for real. Oh my gosh. My cat that my parents eventually, took, because cats, they pick their people, and my cat picked my parents when we separated for adult life, and he was 19 when he passed away. And that was the oldest cat I had ever heard of.
I've never thought to meet anyone with an older cat.
No, I didn't think I would. 20 years is a great run. You gave him a good life.
Good lord.
Under the water table. What? Bleach? What are you talking about?
Not everywhere in Florida is that close. The coffin wasn't floating bleach. We're actually on a hill.
We were. And actually, the city of Orlando just posted that they have picked up, I think it's like 2/3 of all the debris that they're supposed to be picking up, the yard debris.
Yeah, but it's tons and tons.
Yeah.
And tons and tons.
1,600 tons, I think it was, of just lawn debris.
That's not any construction debris?
No, just lawn, yard, sticks and leaves.
Spoiled food from power outages.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
That's why everybody gets a little chonk during hurricanes, because we get all those snacks. And we either eat them before the hurricane comes, or we eat them fast so that they don't go bad.
We eat them out of fear.
Yeah. Either way, it's out of fear. Fear we're going to lose it, or fear the hurricane's coming. Just fucking eat it. Cheetos. Bags of Cheetos in a day. It's a shame.
I'm not ashamed.
I am, when I'm like, the bag's empty, I want another one.
I've turned to you with that shit, that powder all over my face. Fingers dyed deep orange for days.
Oh, that's my favorite. When you scrape it with your teeth.
To me, the Cheetos are covered in the spice melange.
They are! It is the spice melange. King of Nothing, you're multitasking? What are you multitasking doing tonight? Will you disclose? That's what I worried about. You know that floating graves, because of flooding, isn't a new phenomenon. Oh no.
That's why the coastal cities have, the above ground tombs.
Yeah.
I mean, Louisiana's got it worse than we did, though.
True. Yeah, I was gonna say, when I'm in Puerto Rico, when we had my grandma laid to rest, everybody was interred in tombs.
So
in the hole.
There's a whole thing about coffins moving by themselves in those things. And of course, I immediately blame groundwater, not ghosts. But
Not rats.
no. Great show.
You telling me rats are stealing bodies out of graves?
They don't do that.
They don't do that. Oh, but they do that. They do. If you haven't watched on Netflix, the Cabinet of Curiosities, Guillermo del Toro. Excellent show. Excellent. We just watched that episode today and we're already quoting it. That's how good it is. All right. Let's do this.
Look at that. Good looking.
Yeah, look at this looker. With your eyes. Start.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
No, I didn't burn it because I thought it would be useful. Ads! Bleach is getting ads. I know why. He can't see this finger of shame, but... After he's cracking a joke about the farms, too! Welcome back. We talked a whole lot of shit about you.
A whole lot.
Just something. Just something.
I'll give you a hint. It was about ads.
You've come a long
Lots
way.
subs.
You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I am truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And
you
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
surrender.
Get
the
the fuck out of
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Get the fuck away from me. He's the one you fucking want.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on. We're
You're
pretty
done,
much done
Wolf.
here.
Oh. No!
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you.
Oh, God.
Oh, I missed it!
This way.
Out of here. Do it again. That's it. Oh.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Like a regular beast in the city.
Fuck, what was that?
Right on your right.
Take him off.
I can't.
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going. Fuck.
Come on.
Right. Fuck it.
Whew. That was stressful. Thank you, Garbage Gamer. Is on now. I was reading some of the comic online, and that wolf dude fucks. He has a shitload of kids. I'm gonna go to the library this weekend and see if I can get some of those.
Do it
On oh yeah.
Have them delivered to us.
Yes.
Please
Very
make us
true.
drive to the library.
Oh, shame. A shame my plebeian
Well, actually,
game.
we're going there anyway because it's trick-or-treating.
Yeah, there's trick or treating at the library, so
Still, we should just have purchase.
true.
Coming back from candy. Who's gonna carry all these tomes?
You.
Wow.
Tomes. The death tome.
Ponderous tomes.
The Simpsons. I think, was it Deceit? You didn't. No, they should have left it alone. The Simpsons, nothing sacred. I haven't watched The Simpsons in years. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm so glad it won't look like The Simpsons.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Yeah.
It's just...
jaundiced troglodytes.
Yeah.
Fingers.
Like, no thanks. Okay, what's in the car?
Love.
Oh yeah, it's a start. Georgie's car. Oh no. Oh! He's got a Homer Simpson emote. Just looking. Sorry, but
Jaundice.
I mean, they're not cute.
Troglodyte. Too few fingers.
Yeah.
I stand by my assessment.
Misshapen. This house of straw.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Pig.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Don't worry.
It was supposed to end with
God.
Faith and Lily, and now the sheriff is chasing us through the
Rode
streets.
hard, put up wet.
Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Most American cartoons are like that.
Here. It's gonna be okay. We'll get you fixed
Yeah,
up.
you know how Bob's
Maybe
Burgers is
Swinehart.
ugly?
Swinehart don't give a shit about us.
Family Guy's ugly.
I quit watching
You have to do
cartoons
something.
after Ren and Stimpy.
Georgie.
Yeah.
Shush.
Nothing could be uglier,
We'll be all right.
and I hated it anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't believe
it
the
was
crooked man
funny,
just
but it
gave
was
you up.
gross and ugly. But
I
yeah,
should have seen it coming.
I can't think of a really like attractively
Worst shit
drawn.
around
I mean,
here.
Adventure Time.
You
That's
forget
ugly.
that and you're left picking your fucking
all
guts up
ugly.
on the floor.
You made a good
Well,
point, Bleach.
you still have
can't,
me.
I can't think of a
And
one
I'm gonna
that's like
get
aesthetically
you out of
pleasing.
here before.
Just give me a minute. Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh, Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't
fucking...
mean-
Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Oh, I get it. When a pretty little girl shows up at your door wanting help, you've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem. Well, fuck you. Go ahead and kill me then, but it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life.
Not anymore.
Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Narissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
It's for the best. Now Narissa and the others can be free.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. Let's not draw this out.
All right, Georgie.
Jeez. Could've just decapitate him with the claws. Then it would have been a matched pair. Right, if she's involved, if she used her curse to trap the other girls and fuck her, she made her choice when she did it. Exactly. She could have left. She didn't have to hang around and continue. No sympathy.
Just wonder about all those Chippendale bow ties.
Ah. You'll have to send me to one of those shows for reconnaissance.
Was it one comment or something?
I don't have my friend to take anymore.
No, your excuse? That's alright, we'll find somebody for you.
Alright, ready to go in. Wait, what's this? This car.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Anything else around the bend? Chippendale shows. You see the Chippendale Adonis on the wall? Let's break in. Get it open. Big B. The best safety device is a careful worker. Oh, OSHA would love that sign.
So this is where they've been sending these.
The broken man.
Yeah.
Big B Wolf.
The big bad wolf.
Love that. I hope I get to kill this lady too.
Which lady?
The short-haired lady.
You used to be something.
Bloody Mary, that's right. Her. I forgot which legend she is, because they use urban legends and fairy tales in this. Oh, I hear pitter-patter. Hey, cutie. Oh, you ran all the way from the back of the house. It's exhausting, huh?
Mom, what you doing?
I am playing a game called The Woof Amogus.
They used to fear you.
No, this is werewolf.
They'd hide
There's no
anywhere
monkey.
their small shivering bodies would fit.
Wolf man.
Yeah.
Huh?
He's as little as he gets.
Yeah, he's little because he's still in human form. But when he turns into a werewolf, hey, look, Bleach! There you are.
Screenshot.
Hey, Mommy, he's
Wait, we
singing
gotta get the
in
Wolfman's
wheel.
head in there.
Mommy, he's singing in the wheel.
He's gonna turn into a werewolf? He might. I'm hoping that he does because he's about to get very angry. Like that. Yeah, you do a great impersonation of a werewolf, Chauncey. Mm-hmm.
Like that.
I like your werewolf claws.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
What?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece.
Hi,
I do
Evil.
apologize, but I have some business
Welcome.
to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Hold
Get
you.
out of my
I gotta
way
hold the mouse and the keyboard.
Make this
Daddy can
worse.
hold you.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure
me?
you'll persuade
Oh.
him.
Cut the
Cut
shit.
this shit out!
What's her name? Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Uh-oh, we gotta fight her.
This is just sad.
Oh! He went, "Grrr." How the fuck is she even a threat? What fucking powers does she even have? I don't know. Bloody Mary.
He's turning into a werewolf.
See, he's turning into the werewolf now. Let me scoot back a little bit so you have space.
Nope.
Nope.
He's turning into a werewolf.
Yeah.
Doing like this.
Wait, over here. A wee wolf, yes, a wee wolf.
Yeah, werewolf.
Uh-huh, what does a wee wolf say?
Like this.
It says owl. I think it's a little longer than that. I think it's owl. Woo!
Yeah, it is too so wait.
He's a wee wolf. He hasn't gone full. Sorry, Chauncey, right here. Uh-oh. Chauncey has the mouse.
Chauncey,
This
this is not a good time for that.
yeah. I'm getting attacked!
Where are you?
Ready to sabotage me?
Come out and face me!
Oh, all the mirrors.
He's turning into a monster.
She is turning into she's a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. Good Chauncey, see, I need your hand. Why would you put your hand on top of mine? Okay, put your hand on top of mine. I don't want to die here. I'm getting my ass beat. Good choice time. She is.
Oh, look, Chauncey, look.
Oh, now he's a full werewolf.
He's so werewolf? He's so werewolf?
Oh no.
He's a true
Oh no. She fucked it all over the place. told Chauncey kindly but firmly, beat it, kid. Mommy's gaming. Get out of here, kid. You bother me.
That was funny.
That was funny. What is so cold and wet on me? Is that you? It's not. It's not.
Oh.
Bless you. Angelito, what's up, dude?
Oh. Missed the showdown?
Did you see it? Did you see the full wolf? Here he is with that refined man
Bigby.
stance.
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
Oh, the
And
community.
I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand.
Where's my baby?
I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Papa.
Where's your what?
Baby Yoda Papa.
Baby Yoda
Papa.
Backpack.
backpack.
I want the Baby Yoda one.
It's in your room. It's on the shelf, I believe. On the right-hand side. I'm loving this. This is the last chapter, Angelito. I've been making apparently some cruel decisions.
Not
Perhaps.
so cruel as mine.
He did say he's gonna do an asshole run too, because
That's the only run
the
I can
number
do.
2 is coming out in January.
I feel like they should tune into my Ultra Renegade run and
Renegade, yeah, you go full renegade. Oh, the witch is going to the bathroom.
Wolf, I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work.
It almost didn't happen because the studio was sold after this game, but I guess they're back. Is it still Telltale? that's doing it? Or is it just somebody else picking it up? Dead. I disappointed Ari for not staying up to finish the game. I know. I was so ambitious. If I had started earlier in the day. My ending wasn't like that.
Is that something?
What?
You see this squeeze?
No. I know. I got scared of the game. Yeah.
Mommy play with you. That Toddy
Hello, baby. You look tired.
Give me one
Wait, go
good
sit in the
reason
chair.
not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver. I won't miss next time.
So I guess I have to take
Before
his
you do
deal.
anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny. Coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken.
Mr.
I assure
Porgy.
you.
Ow! Chelsea, watch
I'm
your
a
head.
businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Okay,
You're
he has a
often
point.
reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Sorry.
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go.
Guess I have to take
Hand
his...
over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Chelsea, you're gonna hurt yourself. So it is Telltale? They're back.
That was funny.
That was funny.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to. He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter, and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all in line.
You forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back. And in turn, we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused. What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about this.
Oh, we're not?
Bigby just
This
means...
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about.
You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you from people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
We're not gonna tolerate this shit anymore. The debts are wiped. His business is closed. He's done.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie killed them. Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different. What?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the—
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one situation to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not
assure
good
you,
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a
bloodshed?
shit
So
what
we
you
get
do.
rid of him.
As long as you
Dangerous.
get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment, so I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do
Down
what
the
you
well.
think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
You go down the well.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss
Go.
me.
No, I won't.
For Lily and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
All right, abuelita. Chill out. He's too smooth of a talker. He can't be imprisoned. He'll just talk his way out of there. Or, you know, get somebody to let him out. He'll escape. Probably Auntie Greenleaf could be talked into it. You're way better than just seeing an arcade button pressing. I love doing that. It's fun.
Hey, Sheriff.
Mommy, I'm getting the mint.
Are you gonna come
You
see the
getting
truck
some
off?
mints?
We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Colin! He's a mess! Look at his little pig butt.
Oh,
He's so cute. Oh, pig butt.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! Forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
Look at his arms!
How are you,
His little t-shirt.
holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her. She was nice.
I don't want to spill this.
So
Sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Pick me up.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Hey,
Do we have to go?
Mom.
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry,
Daddy.
TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Beetlejuice.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. I'm,
Like, ew,
some of
no.
the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I gotta lie.
Saying goodbye?
Got caught, snow. Should've just let him stay. Get a glamour.
You wouldn't pay for it.
Hi.
I'll pay for it.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
No,
It's
I'm not
okay.
gonna rip it off.
Get it.
Why not?
I don't want
Should
to
be
dying
no
in the
consequence
street.
to that.
Listen,
No, there should be no
I came here
consequences.
because
What would that mean?
I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out...
Watching him.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence? I had to.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out.
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you
She's
like
the Little
it?
Mermaid.
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Flower!
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Achievement unlocked. Happily ever after. Wow. 68% of players killed Georgie. The Little Mermaid, Narissa. Now I see why there needs to be a second one. Did I give the Crooked Man a trial? That was the same line from the very start of the game. The same line Faith said to him. Oh, shnikes. I missed that. That's what happens when I put a gap that long in there. I forget some things like that. Wow. That was so good. Only 38% of players threw down the wishing well. The witching well. Oh yeah. Who is not accepting TJ's gift for Snow? That's rude. 54% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. Yeah. a wildling. That was good.
That was rad, right?
That was awesome. I loved it. It was exciting. I had like, the theory is he never met the real Faith, that Narissa approached him at the start, glamored to look like Faith. Woo! And then that's why the line, the repeat line. Yeah. Because you can get the glamour to look like anybody. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. So it comes out in January, part 2. I want to play it. I'm going to order the comic books from the library. Holy shit. It keeps like throwing you and throwing you and throwing you. But like everybody's done some deeds they need to be punished for.
It's film noir.
Yeah.
Nobody's good.
Yeah, nobody's good. So I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about killing Georgie. I don't feel bad about... No, I don't feel worse. I don't feel like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have thrown the cooking man down the witching well. No, he went where he needed to go. For sure. But now we got to get Narissa. She's not off the hook just because other people have been punished for their deeds and the town. And that's, I mean, this isn't really moral, but the town, you know, thinks it's, you know, since the seat isn't here, I'll go ahead and say it. I don't mind the death penalty when not inside of the established legal system. Oh my God. Yeah, please. You're typing like exactly what I was just about to say. That I'm like, we, you know, even if...
Mommy!
Oh! Chauncey! Look at... Just Mommy puts it in my... You scare me with that?
Yeah.
You're such a poosky little girl. Thank you for the sound alert, garbage caper. Jesus. Yeah, we're ready for doom.
He's making a web.
He's making a web. She's making a web.
Yeah.
On my arm. But what I was saying is that I think that giving the semblance of justice in front of the town, even if more shit needs to happen, you know, then it's for the best.
Sure, will you pick that shirt up, please? Yeah. Thank you. Don't throw it at Mommy. Don't throw it at Mommy.
Don't throw it.
Please.
That's your pajama dress, yeah. Okay. So, we're going to switch to Doom. Uh-oh, special stats. I beat the beast while he was down. I just gave him an extra punch. I fought him after the interrogation. I had my sights on Bluebeard. I gave him a drink when he asked for one, and I helped him avoid the farm. Colin, Dito, he is just a rugged-looking pig. He's ugly, like, to the max.
He's no looker, but he's your best friend.
My friend. Crooked Man, I took him back to the witching well, and I tossed him down the witching well. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman, and Georgie, I smashed up his place. Yes, Gren, I ripped his arm off. But we drank together, you know. We resolved it. Interrupted her sister's funeral. Yeah. Went to Lawrence's place first.
Getting his arm ripped off is like a hilarious shout out, actually, to Beowulf.
Yes! I did try to take her ribbon off. I should have tried again, I guess. Oh well. I brought her along with a trip chat, showed her Crane's photography of her, promised to bring the Kookaburra back alive, which I did. I chose to wait for Tiny Tim. He accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. TJ, Toad stood up for him. Snow wanted to send him to the farm. Vivian, I tried to remove her ribbon at the pudding and pie. I'm trying to take everybody's ribbon off.
I don't want to carry it though,
Woody, you chose to arrest him at the Trip Tap bar. Oh. Okay, while the credits are running, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, let this run, and then we'll jump into Doom for a little bit. Okay. But yes, Bleach, I agree with you 100% that it's, as far as the death penalty, I'm with you on that. That, like, if it's some sort of like community justice, I really don't have a problem with it. Okay. I gotta get comfy because I like to sit Indian style in my chairs. There's no armrests on my desk chairs because I don't find them comfortable. Okay, so we're done. So let's exit. Quick game, yes. What? What's the emo for? Is there Spartan King? Okay, so we want to select this. We're going to upload the screenshots of Bleach in the game real quick. Just supports the use of struggle sessions and Revolutionary People's Tribunal. Oh my gosh. I just learned what a struggle session is a couple weeks ago. This dude we used to play D&D with is like, my crazy redneck cousin escaped a struggle session, and it was just like the longest crazy story I've ever heard, and he put it on TikTok. He's like a local comedian, but like that shit was going viral on TikTok. I was like, what is going on? I had to Google. So what the fuck is a struggle session and why? Oh, I learned really quickly. What am I looking for? Doom. What am You don't know either. You gotta Google it. I had to Google it. Doom. BFG edition, that's what I've been playing, right? Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck did his cousin go? His cousin was like with some people. God, it was the most convoluted story I think like I've ever. It was a boyfriend and boyfriend's friend who turned out to, what is performing first time setup? Doom. Excuse me. Okay. I'll have to go watch the TikToks again and then get the, and I can give you the abbreviated version. Okay. So Streamlabs, I forgot, does not like Doom. So I have to go find it manually. Okay. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Got it. Myanmar, Philippines? Oh, no. You're asking me, like, where? This was, was it Ocala? Or it was Florida? It was Florida. Look, listen, this guy is, he's the type that wears, like, overalls with no shirt on and then puts the shirt on over the overalls. This is we're talking real country here. So he was somewhere in the country. Okay. So I really don't like how this this green screen is looking. Should I make it a little dark in here? Would that help? Is that too dark? But I have a light. Does that make it better or worse? It's spooky because this is a spooky game, but is it too dark that it's just like, why even bother having the cam? Should I put the light back on? Pooski! Exactly, it's Pooski! Are your eyes gonna be red? My demon, my inner demon coming out. Okay, and Cliff poured me a shot before he left to take Chauncey to look for toads. So this is to commemorate Woof Among Us. Completed it. I don't know if I got the good ending, but I definitely enjoyed it, and when January rolls around, I'm definitely going to get the second one. To look for toads, yes! They go to the playground with a flashlight, and then Chauncey's a great, like, toad hunter. She good vision, not like me. But I can spot those motherfuckers, so she's got the hunting eye from me. My vision's poor for, like, fine vision, but I'll catch a motherfucking toad out there against the mulch. I can see him. She'll put the flashlight on it. Oh, so cute. It's so fat. All right. So this is like some fancier version of Jameson's for Spartan King. I think it's a Scotch whiskey. It's a fancy one. But I'm not going to sip it. I'm just going to shoot it. I don't care. I don't care that you're supposed to sip it. Jameson is Irish. I think this is Scotch whiskey. I can go look. If you do have a curiosity, I can go look. Oh, God. You get yourself a frog gig? What's a frog gig? Like, catching them? Because I'm good at catching them too. I mean, it should be right here on the counter. Oh, did I get stuck? Uh-oh. There we go. doers, aged 8 years. It's like a spear trident. They use them to hunt frogs. Whoa! I don't need all that. I'm using my hands. Like, I am excellent. I catch frogs, lizards, all that. No problems. I just snatch them. I caught a bird with my bare hands before. It's smooth, Sir Spartan King. It's smoother. I mean, it's not smooth as tequila, but it's smooth. I probably, if I like, were in the mood, I could like sit and, you know, sip it. Oh, that's for catching them, for eating. Also, it kills them because I'm like spearing them. That way I don't have to do any like the dirty work. I would probably just like put them in the freezer. Like catch them and put them in the freezer. So, okay, so check this out. My first like week in the legal department at work, we have our like team meeting with the entire legal team. So like the marketing, the contracts, all of them. And we're all in the conference room, and you know, I'm new, still a little like, hi, how's everybody doing or whatever. And then like I'm one of the first people in the conference room, and then one of the big attorneys comes in and he's like, shit, there's a frog in the conference room. And then one of the paralegal managers, she's like, I'm getting out of here, I don't want to be around a frog. And like all of a sudden everybody is like mass exodus out of the conference room. And I'm like, well, it's just a frog. Are we like not gonna have the meeting because nobody wants to go after the frog? I'll go get it. And then like, you know, some of the like the men attorneys come in after me, and they're like, well, let's just go in, we'll deal with it or whatever. And then we're, you know, everybody starts to sit down or whatever, and then the frog jumps right next to like one of the big tall the big tall macho attorneys, and he goes, "Wah!" And he jumped out of the chair and he ran off. And I was like, I was sitting next to him or whatever, like with the chair in between or whatever, and I was like, but it... And I just walked up to the chair because it landed on a conference room chair, and I just went bloop, and I caught it. And then like, it was like the Red Sea parting when I'm walking through. Let her out, let her out. I'm like, let me just go take this outside. And I took it outside. And I washed my hands, and they come back and they're like, wow, Jessica, so you're like a frog girl, like the frog whisperer. So like for the first 2 years in the department, I was like the frog girl. And that's like how everybody, like the new people in the department knew me. This is like, they'll still talk about it now. And I've been in this department 6 years now. And like that's still a story that gets told to like all the new people, like, oh, so-and-so does this, so-and-so does this. So Jessica does cosplay, she streams on Twitch, she has a toddler, she catches frogs. Like it's just like they ramble it off on a list. Like this is how we introduce Jess. Jessica's back on frog kebabs, skewered on a spear. She'd be like, mommy, look. No, she won't. I don't think she'll kill anything yet. Because when Cliff was playing Elden Ring and he killed a deer, she's like, oh, Daddy, don't do that. She was like real upset. I always laugh at people afraid of animals and nature. Like, bruh, you're the weird one. Nature is the norm. Where's the lie? We're the ones that are like building all our shit in their way, you know? And like, you're this big and the frog is this big. It was like a little tree frog. It was nothing, you know, it wasn't poisonous, nothing to get scared of. But I don't get down with like all tiny creatures. Cockroaches can fuck off. I hate them. Mosquitoes. Bugs. Except for tarantulas. I love pink-toed tarantulas. They're so cute. But that's it. Okay. So, I don't know where I'm at all. Some tree frogs are poisonous, yeah, but this one was just like a plain green camouflage. I'm still here. I am pretty like, I'll touch it. I'll be the one to touch it and they're like, oh, I'll just go wash my hands. You know, whatever. Armor? No. This is very dark. Do I need to change the settings again? Brightness. Let's brighten this bad boy up. I can't see shit. Humans are only apex predator because we have projectile weapons and a brain. And what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't even say that we have the ability to use tools because other animals use tools as well. Wow, that did nothing. Okay. Oh. I'm going the right way! I'm not going the right way!
This isn't working. I tried everything, the computer...
Why am I... Oh my god! Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Get me out of here. Oh, dead end. That's fine, that's fine. Bring it. Go! That is a bad, I'm in a bad way. Why does it take so long to reload? Why is he jumping? I thought space is jump. I wasn't hitting space. I don't think. Sarah Jetisa, hello, hello. How are you? Oh, thank you. Came at a really opportune moment. I got chased the F down. And now I have no idea where I'm at, as if I knew where I was before. Oh my gosh! Oh, I don't remember that. Stand him down. Can I read the PDA like here? Who did I just pick up? I totally forgot. Evil does have a nice voice, and he's so peaceful and not confrontational and not argumentative when he streams. It's actually quite nice having one of his streams on. You're scared this morning? Me too. Thought Evil sounded like a Rough Rider. It's very important to my research that all crates containing religious artifacts arriving from Earth with cosine for Delta Labs go directly there with no interruption or delay. I can't have my precious cargo sitting around the hangar waiting for your personnel to process it. I expect your immediate attention on this matter. That is so grotesque. Oh, and it's behind me, just moving. Vile. Absolutely vile. benevolent overlord that plays no favorites. Play favorites. Hey, security armor. Oh my god, I swear to god, I play these games and then like my posture changes. Oh, playing Persona on your Steam Deck. I considered getting one and I was like, do I really need a portable system? Let's be real. I got enough. I've spent enough money. I gotta chill. Okay, so where? I came from this way, all the door. No, this is an office. Did I get anything in here? Ooh. I got a clip. Take it. I did just buy the Raspberry Pi. Exactly. And the Raspberry Pi was the, you know, the pip decision. Switch or Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi has a lot more games and a lot of retro games that like are in backlog. So like, am I gonna go backlog to the 90s or am I gonna go backlog to like last year? I want to play Breath of the Wild, or how about I go play all of the original Legend of Zeldas, you know? Pumpkin pie. Okay. Here's the deal. Pumpkin pie is good. It's delicious. Sweet potato pie, better. Pecan pie, best. That's the tier list right there. That's it. No deviating from that ranking. Oh, I hear breathing, and I don't know which direction it's from. I have no sense of that either. You want to know something else that I can't do, Bleach? You put something in the headphones, you're supposed to be able to tell what direction it's coming from? I don't know. It's all sounds to me. Armor? Shells. Take them. I really wish there was a better way to make a pecan pie with all the butter and grease, but it's the best part. But see, pecan pie are good as little tarts. Cobblers are good, but have little tarts. Oh my gosh. This makes me look forward to Thanksgiving. Oh, Garbage Gamer, you're playing Persona 5? Oh my god. So, we're all gonna be playing the same games, because I'm definitely Sunday night, because it's the night before Halloween. We're gonna be playing Persona 5. And I do have a Lady on Panther cosplay that I'm gonna wear while I play, because you know my ass likes to dress up. It doesn't add as much flavor, it just serves as the binding to create a chewable filling, and that chewiness is just what makes it amazing. But also, anywhere I can fit butter in. Persona 5 was my first Persona too, Garbage Gamer. I'm playing Persona 4 too, currently, because, you know, I like to carry the weight of way too many games. I'll be peeing my pants Halloween with some Phas VR. Oh, yes! I just bought Phasmophobia because my girlfriend texted me and said she wants to play. And it does say compatible with VR, but I have it on Steam, not on Oculus. I'm too lazy to go switching. here. I don't know if I want to go down. What's this? Oh! Where? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I tried to run. Yeah, try. I need to heal somewhere. Is that Elon? Yo, what's the... I still don't know the deal. What's going on with Elon? You can play Steam VR with Meta headsets. Do I the last time I Googled it, this was a while back, is that I need to download some sort of app. Is that still the case? Don't ask. It's better that way, right? Elon did unspeakable things to me and Cheery. Well, I like having, instead of plausible deniability, like actual deniability, because I have no fucking idea. You can download the Oculus desktop app. Oh, okay. That seems easy enough. We just bought like additional battery packs to like stick onto the headset, because that battery does not last. Not long enough. Okay, so that's where this one came from. Bleach, do you know where the chainsaw is in this? And it's okay to say, yes, I'm not gonna help you find it. I'm just curious. No, so I need to go this way. Oof. Flashlight. I remembered before you told me, Bleach. I remember flashlight all on my own. Oh, your quest will be perceived as a Rift, which is PC compatible. You launch Steam VR, and any games that have a VR option will be available without any additional purchase. Oh, okay, because I got a ton. I wonder, because we have them on the VR games on 2 accounts, so I guess I have to log in one at a time, depending on what we want to play. I heard that Elon drugged Cheerio and harvested his organs. Well, I mean, do you see him? I mean, you see him in a Speedo? He seems pretty healthy. Anyone know any recent people who passed away that are willing to donate their organs? They can't consent if they're dead, Elon. Evil. Okay, you got me talking shit about Elon. I don't mean to. I did. I absolutely did. It slipped right the fuck out of my mouth. Ooh, it fell out. What is this? This pod. Isn't this like from way in the beginning? What? Hello! The what? Were you being a little fussy at the playground?
No, I'm being bad.
Oh, you were being bad. Well, then of course, Daddy's not being mean. Daddy's being stern and firm. That's different than mean. Those 2 different things. But you were being bad. I mean, thank you for telling me that you were being bad.
Whoa. Why is it so
You want help?
bad?
You want help?
Yeah.
There you go. Here, give me that shoe so I can wash it. It's dirty.
Thank you, King of Nothing. Exactly. You guys both start with the letter E. So it was an honest mistake. Honest. Oh, shit. Am I back into the corner? Come on now. Where's your friend? I need a booth or whatever to heal. Thank you for the clip, Evil. Oh my Jesus, Mimeses.
Totally full careful.
Whoa, I am prostrating at the altar of Cliff bringing me another
Dionysus,
shot.
honey, Dionysus.
Dionysus, exactly. Wow, I accidentally called Evil Elon, and now. But they come in talking a bunch of shit. And then, as King of Nothing pointed out, you know, names beginning with E, but Cliff must have known because...
I'm gonna rename my...
Here's my punishment.
Some more milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Yeah, please.
Do you want any melon in your milk?
The way you say it. Say what?
Here, taste the melon.
What?
Okay, no, okay.
To see, now you show up after my grave error.
I'm gonna rename my Twitch account Elon Librium.
Elon, oh, Cliff said he's gonna change his name from Sasquatch to Elon Librium. Have I seen the Walkabout mini golf store launch? No. OMG. I haven't been in VR in like since we played. I haven't played since. Oh my gosh, I gotta drink this before I spill it. Knees and toes, knees and toes.
Is there a character limit to your name link?
Oh my god. Is there a character limit to how long your name can be on Twitch?
I think I'm gonna change my Twitch name to In Search of Secure Borders.
Uh-oh. In Search of Secure Borders is
available.
Is available now. Just say it.
Daddy, pick me up. Pick me up.
The clip makes it sound like I'm talking about necrophilia or something. Evil said, "Don't take it. I need it when 2024 comes around."
I know, right?
Well, he's gonna take it.
DeSantis Lake.
You can cast a bid for how much you're willing to pay to get that name back.
Yep. My people are famous squatters, Evil.
Yeah. Yeah, King of Nothing, you're gonna get first place on Sunday night. We're ready for that.
Sure you don't want to eat some vegetables?
Oh my god. No, I have 39 health. This is not.
You have to eat
No.
vegetables. You can't have ice cream.
Oh, that's not the way to go. Where do I heal? What's AMA? Other than ask me anything and against medical advice. Okay, so I came from here. Garbage Game, are you still around? What time are you going on? Oh, here we go. Heal. Oh, ammunition. Hold on. Oh, American Mini Golf Alliance. Those are those pros that are on, Holy moly. I didn't know there were emails. I had no clue. It is MAGA rearranged. Ooh, put that on a red hat. That's it. That's the closest we get to politics. Updated security code. Underground maintenance. No. Party in the Delta Labs. The party at the Moon Tower. Would you believe? Chainsaws. Those morons at Mix'em have done it again. I requisitioned a crate of jackhammers, but we got were several crates of chainsaws. No jackhammers at all. What the hell were they thinking? Chainsaws serve no purpose on Mars. I'm sending these back as soon as I get the time. Meanwhile, I would appreciate if you could lodge another complaint with Mix'em and expedite my jackhammers when they do arrive. Chainsaws. Security code. Weapons storage. 584? Is this where I'm at? Damn it. Morons. Elon times people out for using your ads. So this is true rivalry. 586. Oh yeah. What do I get? Security armor, hand grenades, and I missed the last thing because it went too fast. Cheerios here. If he sees this or this, he does. I like that. I just like that sentence because I like being able to act it out as if I'm deceit in those emotes. Alpha Labs. Oh, I have the PDA for this. I didn't know I had that. What is this? Why am I holding a grenade? No, 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 no. No, no. That's what I want. Oh, Event Horizon is so scary. That's a great Halloween suggestion, Evil. That one's really terrifying. Oh my gosh. Does anybody watch the new Halloween movie? Because word on the street is that it's awful. Ooh, I could climb the ladder. Or what's in here? It sucks. Yeah, Marie and I were talking about it, actually. No current user. Shoot the shit. You heard terrible things about it too, King of Nothing? Yeah, see? I wanted to watch it. I had such high hopes because I'm a fan of Michael Myers, or I'm a fan of old Michael Myers. Am I in your Discord, Sandwich? Send me a link if I'm not. I don't get updates or notifications. No, I'm not, I don't know if I am. A schism. Lucas talking evil. Hold on. You sense, or you sense the opportunity to create one where it doesn't exist. I do. I do. Thank you, Bleach, for making sure that I'm tagged in every single post. She's killed him! I can't. I feel bad. I don't know him. You know, I meet him through you guys, but he seems to just be very genuine and have a, you know, only the best, you know, intentions. And Cheerio, thank you. Thank you. It's, we had like a huge rainstorm today, so I just like went a little wild. I sought asylum in Sandwich's Discord server because I was booted from a certain someone's channel after expressing my political belief. Whose channel were you booted from, Evil? You were booted from a channel or from a Discord? Because if memory serves me correctly, no, OJ, don't even try to say that you were booted out of my Discord. No, sir. You left of your own volition. I did not kick you out. I made a politics channel specifically for you, so you could put all of your rantings and ramblings. You said channel, but I asked channel or Discord, and you said both. I'm reading it right here. We'll welcome you back. We will. No one wants me to make the Anshin kick emote. I mean, did he like film a kick that we don't know about? Thank you for the invite, Sandwich. Please reply to my post and vent page of David's Discord. I talk about prior breathing issues. Cheerio, stop! Stop! Oh my god, why can't this door open? Uh-oh. I swear to God, you picked the most random copy pastas. Ask him about it. It was an amazing kick. I can imagine it. Just in case. Hey, where's Thank you for the censored version, Cheerio. Thank you for censoring the copy pasta. Don't click it! Don't click it, lol. I wonder why he didn't post it. David must have clicked it all to see. Got called out clicking that link. Okay. That is a good one. Garbage Gamer, is he still here? Did he ever answer what time he's going live so that I could rate him? I want to make sure that I don't forget about that. While I'm lost here with no map and Bleach is laughing to himself. We don't need a flashlight. Yeah, all this beeping. Points of health because I was like at 91 or something. I'm still here and I'm not in any rush as long as you want. Oh, thank you! Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that we're on that. You did tell me how to get at Bleach, but I'm not gonna go that route. I'm going to suffer in my masochism because it helps my brain, you know? It is good for me. Oh, look at all this blood. Oh wait, what was this place again? Oh, I already went there. So I crossed the bridge. God, look at this. Place is just an atrocity. Executive offices. Okay, so I made a whole whopping circle. Oh, his face. That's the health. What am I missing? As far as where to go. Dear Elon. I wrote you were still in call. Oh my god. Alright. We know the lyrics.
Access granted.
I did it! I hit the objective. I heard something, and because now I have a green screen, I can't
received
see.
a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you.
Don't
Reaching
rush
the
me.
communication facility quickly is imperative.
Don't rush me. I made that mistake before. Oh, I didn't even read it because I was like, oh, it's Eminem lyrics. And then I see she-wolf. Right? Nothing? She-wolf's so nice. No need to bring her into any of this. Whatever drama y'all got. Biatch. I like the name. Biatch. How you doing? Welcome. Me and some honey too. Give me a second. I can finally breathe for a moment. I don't know why I'm leaning over there. I can just pull it over here. This. It's my dessert. King of Nothing, don't blow smoke up Evil's ass. You don't need to be a rapper. He's just copy pasting and repurposing Eminem. Although I would like to hear Evil perform it with his accent. All right. I'm gonna do something tacky. I don't want to drink this honeydew juice. Okay. I'm gonna get comfy here for a second. Probably go for like another 20 minutes. Is that good, Garbage Gamer? If I run till midnight Eastern time, my time, and then we raid you, you'll be ready? Evil says, Peaster and Australia. I don't even know what Peaster is supposed to be in American. Well, thanks for stopping in so much, Artista. So good to see you. And thanks for sending the link to your Discord. Oh, he's on Eastern time. Oh, perfect. All right. Perfect, perfect. Eastern Standard Time crew, what's up? Oh, it's pizza. Pizza. That sounds like, no, even Chauncey says it. Pizza. Evil, what's going on? I see Australia. Pizza. I don't know. I can't do it. Click to open transfer door. Let's go. Got full health this time. Oh, hold on. I keep forgetting that I need to save. Bleach, we gotta get you a sub. Get you multiple subs so that you can use all our emotes instead of our codes. I got a clip and I got a dark ass room. Oh, and a dead body. Oh my god! Who's laughing? Oh my god. Ew. Oh my god. Where's the other guy though? Right in the crotch, you saw that? Ran out of light. Okay. Catch that? Yeah. See you know the song? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. It's an oldies. It's an oldie song. Not from my time or anything, but. Oh, I hear breathing.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC
Goodbye for real.
procedures.
Good night, Sandwich. We'll see ya. I'm hearing somebody's breathing. Ooh, armor. I'm max. So, like, what's the max armor you can get in this game? Because I've stayed steady at 125 for a while. Whoa. Ah! He doesn't look zombified though, but he's dead now. Oh, well, sorry. Ay, ay, ay. So noisy. Oh. What's going on? What's all that? Clips. Okay. He's not armed, so I'm gonna use as few bullets as possible on him. The armor only protects against bullets, not melee and fire. Oh yeah, and I'm getting lit up with those fireballs. Oh my god! Oh my god! You are so close! I need a moment to breathe. That was so scary. It was like the descent. Like with those scuttling. Oh. By the way, how's the mic been? No crackling? None of that? That's right, kill them all, give them hell. What? I put like 2 filters on the mic to reduce ambient sound and then to also raise the threshold of when it starts detecting sound, because I'm so loud. I've become my mother. I used to tell her all the time, like, listen, they're on the phone. Your mouth is right by the receiver. You don't need to shout. And then here I am, being loud. Oh my god! Hey, these guys. And then they put me in a hallway. So I learned from Cliff about like the best, safest architectural design to protect you, because like I go through training at, you know, it's pretty upsetting or whatever that like we have to do this, but like you go through training like at, you know, at your job and whatnot for like an active shooter and what you're supposed to do if like somebody comes in to like shoot up the place, not shoot up. And like the circular buildings are like the safest for they use like at I think NASA or like weapons facilities. American freedom training. Trademark. Super scripted. It's still capitalized. It's super scripted. But yeah. Because of the directionality, you know, trying to, I mean, granted, you know, depending on the like the caliber of the ammo or whatever, but at least like you're out of a sight line quicker in a curve. ready. I have scissors at my desk and I don't cut paper just in case.
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars have only intensified our need to find fresh sources for metals, petrochemicals, food, water, and even air. To meet that need, UAC researchers have developed dramatic solutions. Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race. Mars itself is our chief ally and the key to our solution. Look around at its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxides. They are the raw materials of our future. We have developed a process that destabilizes the atomic structure of pulverized iron oxide and separates it into subatomic particles, which are then siphoned off to create new elements. Like alchemists of old, the elemental phase deconstructor allows us to transform red Martian soil into clean air, fresh water, and hydrogen fuel, the building blocks for a sustainable, human-friendly Martian environment. And this is only the beginning. With continued research, we envision creating ever more complex molecules, even organic matter itself. Atom by atom, the UAC is building an ever brighter future for humankind.
Here. Hold on. I'll give you my response to that voiceover. But there are this is what we're doing. Sure. Obstacle. You gotta find another way around. I got a med kit though, because I got close. Oh, I saw somebody. So I need to go up there somehow. Yuck. Oh my god, so Chauncey can't say her C's and K's, so it's a T. So yuck is yucked. Yucked. So cute. Fie on that old thing.
Did you hit it with a chainsaw?
No, because I haven't found it yet. I've only found an email regarding it. It's coming.
Give me a roar.
It's coming. So, I have this tiny chainsaw, Bleach. You'll probably be the only one that understands why, because one day I have planned, queued up, you know, a Grell Sutcliffe cosplay from Black Butler. And I was like, oh, I need a tiny chainsaw. I have to be Grell. That what?
We haven't painted it red yet.
I gotta take a headphone out. What did you say?
We haven't painted it red.
We haven't painted it red. Yep.
It's Chibi Grill.
But I have the wig. I had the trench coat, but then I didn't like it. It was really cheaply made, so I want to find a different one. But it's just a pantsuit and red glasses and some fangs. And then you just go around saying, "Oh, Bessie." Easy.
Who knew, huh?
That what?
Who knew?
No, King of Nothing's Black Butler is good anime.
Ah, King of Nothing, alright.
That show is such lonely teenage girl bait. What?
Dude, that's one of the best demonic evil shows ever.
It's so demonic,
You just
but
have
like
to finish it to realize how wicked it is.
inviting. You know, like it lures you in and you start to like, oh, well, you know, Sebastian's not that bad. He really
Yes, he
cares about Ciel.
No, he does not.
But he does not! It's just so, it's...
He is maximum evil.
Oh, he's the worst. But he's simply one hell of a butler.
In his dead father's skin.
Yes, exactly. He looks just like Ciel's dead father because he knows what he's doing. He's, it's... When you look at it like that, oh gosh, it's
corrupting him completely.
It's rugged.
Merely so that he tastes better.
Yeah, yeah, he wants that juicy,
it's fucking hideous.
Preteen boy flesh.
I mean, you know.
Soul, I mean, he wants to eat his
he
soul.
Doesn't care about his
he don't care about the flesh, the soul. Soul eater. Oh, I pushed them behind because I was putting other stuff in there. I've been watching Spy Family on Kick-Ass Anime, but Bleach, we know you got some fantasies about that show. Damn! I don't even know that show, but King of Nothing's making a call out here. Okay, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? The path is blocked off and I don't see anything for me to climb. Am I missing a ladder or something? What? I mean, I don't think any of us would be.
You'd think there'd be a limit. I'm burping like a cow.
It's like
I'm burping like a dairy farm.
It's like Mean Girls. The limit does not exist.
You tell Bleach about the beer at SeaWorld?
Oh yeah, Bleach. Did you know that I had a beer at SeaWorld that its name was No Mames.
For generations, humankind has lived under the looming specter of slowly dwindling natural resources. To find fresh sources.
Doesn't always have a functioning window. You're fast. Did not like Sarah. A boss battle. Okay. Alright. Supplies, motherfucker. I need to get a code. I need a code.
Rich in naturally occurring iron oxides. They are the raw materials of our future.
It's more important. Oh, you killed me. No, no mames, way. Right there, right there, right there. I haven't checked that out at all. It's much more important anime to watch. Free Evil Cheerio. That's so like 3 months ago.
Where's Evil trapped?
Evil done been free.
If anything, he's too free.
He's too free, yeah. We need to
restrain him.
Restrain. Bring out some. Right? Charge him access to us. No, he wouldn't pay you to go forever. And that would be a shame.
He'd pay.
He tried to say I kicked him out of the Discord when that motherfucker left on his own. Evil, you still here? Now he did get banned from here, from the channel. But
yeah, for like 5 days.
For like, I had him banned for like what, 2 months or something. He could handle that. He could live with that. Couldn't make a sock and come fool me. I'm gullible.
2 months? For really? That seems kind of harsh.
Well, also like I took a break for like a month.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
sorry. I just like heard something behind me. I'm like, what's going on? No, I got bonked. Okay. There we go. That reminds me of that one controversial beer from here called Chinga tu pelo. Oh. What does it taste like? Yeah, you're gonna campaign to bleach the free evil because that was the... Well, let's not bring up that drama because it was drama and it was unnecessary. Bye. Oh, this thing again! I forgot. Yeah. Got you fucks.
For generations, humankind has
Now I'm
lived
all
under the
confident
looming
that
specter of
because I've done it once before. Yeah. Like, well, now that I
find
know.
fresh sources.
Okay, so save scum. Just wanna save before jumping into this pit of despair.
Dude, my audiobook, it just said you have received no less than 3 warnings from psychically endowed persons within the organization that forecast doom.
Well, jeez.
I was like, well,
you
shit,
better
they watch
listen.
Jessica's stream.
They do. Take a hint. Take a hint and read the room.
For metals, petrochemicals,
Read
food,
the broom.
water,
That's a real
and even
witchy
meat.
comment. Okay, hold on. Oh, 2 y'all. The wrong one. See? Obviamente. Oh! Spry, motherfucker. What is killing me? Oh my god, what is that? What is this? Where? Oh my god! Hey. For me? No. No, thank you. I'm still full from that delicious dinner. How did I end up here in the control room? Ah! Garbage came in. That's all. I didn't even hit the jump button. I don't know why. This thing keeps making me jump. Downloading PDA. Oh, okay.
That's public display of affection.
Public display of affection. Okay, email. We want the emails. Everything is going exceptionally well as we prepare the EPD for its next round of tests. Roy Patterson is setting up the baseline now. We should be able to start testing later this afternoon. If your schedule allows, please feel to join us down here in the lab around 2 o'clock. Should be exciting. The maintenance team has just finished cleaning the EPD collection chamber. All biomatter has been scrubbed from the area. Gross. Deep scan also confirms a clean sector as per your request. 14 collection cones and 5 trays have also been replaced. Please be sure to stop by maintenance as your signature as required by the. No, I don't want that. I want to.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD fund. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. It lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you consider that living. But they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk, although after losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was his reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab, and we have stocked one of the storage cabinets with emergency medical supplies. The code for the cabinet is 752.
752. Listen, we don't need to be calling me out, Bleach. That's old news. That scream was cute, but the Wilhelm? Ah! I hope you keep playing this every once in a while after October because you really gotta see how evil the level gets. Oh, I already told Cliff, I was like, listen, I know this is a Halloween game, but I'm gonna stick with it because I'm actually really having a lot of fun. I'm invested now. And I'm really enjoying the challenge of the lack of a map. Will I stream on the weekend? I stream on Sundays. Cheerio, that's the weekend. I forgot the number now. God damn it. 752? Oh, good. Hold on, let me save. Okay, I'm gonna go into like 1 or 2 more rooms and then Garbage Gamer, where you at? Where you at? Read the room, I just... Oh, it's Mondays for you. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up like a weekend day until like after the new year. Just because this weekend is Halloween, you know? Then Thanksgiving is coming up. So November, like my weekends are gonna be full with either Christmas shopping or we're having like we're doing a lot of work. And I told you guys about that. Like we like a lot of work done around the house or whatever. So like lots of weekends spent with like Home Depot, Lowe's, you know, the gardener. And then Christmas comes and then, you know, I gotta spend my weekends handling getting the house ready and getting Christmas stuff ready. Chauncey's Christmas. Oh, I'm so excited. And then once the new year hits and then it slows down, then I could look at, you know, the schedule. But the schedule really works really well because I work from home on Fridays and Mondays. So like I can like stream late because I'm a bit of a night owl. But if I were to do different nights, then I have to go on earlier. And I don't know what you guys would prefer. You know. You're good whenever? Okay, good. I wish this game has the workplace accident sign. Yeah, OSHA. OSHA, man. Come with me and you'll be in a world of OSHA violations. For real. Yeah, there's the particle beam. Let me not. That's like one of my favorite weapons in Mass Effect. I know the damage it can do. Halloween, yeah. I like the video you sent me. I was like, what? What's all this? I missed all these supplies. I can't pick that up, I guess. Okay. Can I turn the particle beam? To be trusted. Whoa. See? I like it. I love that. Beep, 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 beep. What a cute emote. Who is that? Is that yours, Garbage? That's not the door that I came in. What does the sign say here? Okay, you know, she, I think, is, Fall Guys has like a whole DLC set of outfits and emotes. And I actually think there was like a week-long challenge. Right? Am I thinking of the right person, Bleach? Where like you collect onions, scallions or whatever, green onions. I think I was telling you about that. No, I didn't tell you to do all that. Just because there's a ramp doesn't mean you walk up it. I interact with sorry. That was not even close. I was way off. My apologies, Garbage and Bleach and Fall Guys and Hatsune Miku and Code Miko. Apologies all around. I got y'all all sorts of mixed up. What is it? Miko, Miku. Potato, potato. I got confused. Oh my god, I would have been punished with a doer's shoddy for that grave error. Open with air access.
EPD laser
EPD beam is
active.
still active. Proceed with caution. Oh no! Over there. I might, you know, close quarters freak me out, but I do like a good sniping session. Oh, hold the phone. I'm saving because I feel like I'm gonna run in front of that particle beam and get disintegrated.
Well, another eggie. Did you finish the first one? Yeah, you want me to make you another one, right?
Don't bother me. I honestly don't know how I got gifted a sub in her channel. Miku is really cool though. Probably heard some songs from her. She's synthesized vocal software. I probably have because, you know, like, I look all that up. Must have been there through a raid. Probably a raid, a Bleach raid.
Bleach raid's a good raid.
Bleach raid, well, I don't know if I would say that every time. True. Hold on. The grimoire. How do I crouch again? Definitely not tab. What am I doing? C. C is crouch. Party crouch? Oh no, that's a Harry Potter character. I don't know. You think I'm crouch? To me. Just put it in your mind. No, she's too normal and well behaved. Yeah, you like to troll us with the sassiest list of ill repute. I didn't get hit. Saw that bleed? Dodge it. Chill repute. Oh, the laughing in my ear. Oh no. Ew, oh no, a lot of employees on this ship, but I guess, I mean, that's good if they're not possessed zombos, but, you know, any other day, you know, you can get yourself a favor handled on this ship, or on this station. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, you're not dead.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
No, mommy is brave and killing all of these fools. That's why you gotta raid the Wild Latina. No, I gotta watch the Wild Latina and give her my seal of approval before I go raiding her on your recommendation. How long is this shit gonna take? Stream, just shave your pits and people will watch. So the Wild Latina Garbage Gamer saw her shave her pits on stream. That's hot. That's hot. There you go. So Sunday night, guys.
Imagine she just let them grow on stream.
Like watching paint dry. Watch my pits grow. It's too dark. No me gusta. Give me that med kit.
She got stream where she braids them. Instead of shapes them.
Yeah, I do like that idea.
Or Rapunzel.
Let your hair down. Oh no, I don't want to be close to the edge. You get shooting. Don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Not to lose my hair. What's that? I'm just trying not to like fall down there. Is the door open? Oh. Cutscene! What? I made it to a cutscene! scum. I'm doing it.
What's save scum?
Save scum. Saving every 5 minutes. Rather than like being snobby and not saving because you're such a good gamer that you won't die. Fuck that noise. I need to program a quick save on this one.
I can't relate to that foolishness.
No, I'm about it. Don't give me a save function then. Pull a Final Fantasy on me. Otherwise, I'm gonna save. This locked door. Restricted access. Locked. Oh, that's what I can.
The built-in software.
Mechanics of the game.
Right.
Yeah, there's no problem with that.
It's not changed. Anyone who tries to insist that it is, wow.
It's not. Wow.
Yeah. That's all I can say.
It's not. Ew. Let's go. Oh no!
Shoot him through the grill.
No, I don't know. He's gonna come after me. I don't want to be trapped in here with him. Oh my god. What was I thinking? Get me out.
Maybe tiger?
Oh, autosave. Uh-oh, he threw a grenade. Oh, I think he did. Thank you, I just fell in a hole. Oh, he's kicking barrels. Which letters does Chauncey repeat when she sings her ADC? She doesn't repeat. She, sometimes she skips. Where'd he go? Oh, yeah, he's recovered, because he's a relatively intelligent being. She did with her numbers too. She was skipping numbers. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 4, 5, 6. What happened to 4, 5, 6? But like, first I was like, you know, trying to teach them to her, and then she started going 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like, why are you making eye contact like that? You know 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip them just for funsies. Okay, Garbage Gamer, you ready? So that I can raid you? Send me a message or put something in the chat so that I know you're live. And we'll go pay you a visit. Oh my god! Security armor, okay. Okay, give me a second. Alrighty. Let me do this. Let me save. Just in case. Just in case I have a big epic fail and death right beforehand. It won't be a total wash. Oh! So I'm not frozen. I'm like sort of like set. Oh! killed him. Get him. Can't jump through that window. Oh, no, and I have not been keeping track. Harvey or Lipsit? What?
I say Whopperdondosaurus.
What is that?
Whopperdondosaurus.
Dinosaurs?
No, Whopperdondosaurus.
What is that?
Whopperdondosaurus.
The song?
Yeah, it's the Whopperdondosaurus.
Gangnam Style?
Yeah.
She loves Gangnam Style. So she goes whoop on Gangnam Style, but I guess it's whoop 'em dinosaurs. Dontosaurus is Chauncey and Kanye, man. Oh my god. Just went live. All right. Let's go raid Garbage Gamer. I'll see you guys on Sunday night. We're going to start Persona 5. Royal. Cosplay stream. Lady On. Takamaki. Cheerio if you're around in the ether. I'll be a blonde for the night. That should be enough, right? That should be enough to satisfy his requests. All right. Come on, Alt-Tab. Get me out of here. So let's go raid Garbage Gamer. You know what to do. It's playing The Walking Dead Season 1. See you guys Sunday night. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. I had a blast. Good night. 3, 2, 1. Booyah! See ya!
Let's freaking go. But thank you. Much, much love, my friend. Thank you, pizza.
Here. Trying to get situated. Let's see. Right, I had just finished up episode 3 last night when I streamed for 8 hours, so getting ready to start episode 4. You had an ad at the end of Jess's stream. King of nothing. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and start that rolling. Hopefully the microphone should sound a lot better than it did last night. You guys will have to let me know if the mic is drowning out the game audio or anything. I went and spent like an hour or so messing with my mic settings to try to get the mic level back, you know, fixed how it was. So hopefully the mic is sounding better than it was last night. Anyway, that shit was rough there. That broke me up last night, man. Having to shoot duck in the head like that for Kenny. That shit was rough.
It's all my fault. We gotta jump. What? No way.
Subs fix that. Subs do fix that problem, yeah. It's odd. I don't know why.